Well, howdy, welcome to Austin Awkward. My name is Adam. Thank you so much for joining me. Interesting fact, there are no Chick-fil-A's in the Spokane region. In fact, if I wanted to go to Chick-fil-A, I would have to either drive all the way across the state to Tacoma, or I could come down here to Boise and enjoy that original chicken sandwich goodness. Now, that has nothing to do with the topic I'm going to be speaking on today, but I thought it was interesting and I wanted to share that with you. What I really want to talk about is tipping, something I don't do at Chick-fil-A. And tipping is something that for the better part of 2 decades I've been trying to master. And honestly, it's awful. It's the most awkward thing I can do in an interaction that involves money, I think. Well, at least an interaction that involves money that I've actually done in my life. You know, I was reminded of a story. I was at the museum the other day, and I was reminded of a time that my wife and I went out for a lovely evening at the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts in beautiful Richmond, Virginia. We went into this very nice event, and it was in the winter time, so we had coats on. There was a coat check. We put our coats in the coat check, got our ticket, headed off, and enjoyed our evening. Well, wouldn't you know, it's time for us to go home and we gotta go get our coats. I get in line, there's a couple guys in front of me. Each one of them pulls out a couple bills and hands it in a very smooth and suave manner, I felt like, to the lady who was operating the coat check as they got their coats. I say, oh, I didn't realize I needed to tip here, but apparently I do, so let me get my money out so I can tip her. Well, as I look into my wallet, the only thing I have is a $20 bill. I'm not tipping $20 to the coat check girl. That's just ridiculous. And I know that I can't ask her to like give me change for the $20, so what do? I give her nothing. I take my coat, I take my wife's coat, I say thank you very much, and I leave. Now, I feel awful about that, right? I couldn't feel worse about it, but I had no choice. And this is one of the things that makes tipping so awkward. It's a kind of strange interaction, but you have to know what's going to happen beforehand so that you can be prepared to make the tip. When I go on a tour or something of that nature, I always remind myself beforehand, oh, I've got to have some money to hand to the guy afterwards to say thank you. Now, there are folks amongst us who say that we should get rid of tipping. I don't disagree with them. I like those people. Tipping is an awkward exchange. Why don't they just put the cost of the individual who's providing the service into the price? I don't know. Instead, they want to make it super awkward. So after I get my hair cut, I have to be like, oh, okay, I would like to pay you $15. That's $13 for the price of the haircut. Oh, and there's $2 for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. It's not the worst thing that's ever going to happen to me, but it certainly could be a lot easier. So here's my goal for the new year. For all of you who are reading it or who are watching this right now, think about the ways you're tipping. Is it necessary? Is it more awkward than you think it should be? If it is, think about ways you can get around it. Let's stop tipping and let's start paying the real price for our goods. Thank you for listening.